This is the story about our trip to every national park in Utah in 7 days. There are many videos like it, maybe with better historical data or camera footage, but this one is ours. I hope to show you that you too can do a trip just like this and give you the real reason why you should do a trip like this. The idea was simple. Get away from our normal safe zone vacations to the beach, theme parks, and concerts, and get out there in the open spaces with little or no connectivity and roam. Where better to do that than Utah? So we created a challenge, 5 national parks in 7 days. See amazing locations en route to each destination, 1,500 miles on the open road. No concierge, no room service or nightly restaurants. Trade all that in for camping, bonfires, and grilling. And one main ingredient I promised my son, his first time in snow, which, if you asked him, was number 1 on our list of things to do on this trip. Wow, did he get what he asked for? Stay tuned for that. We grabbed our amazing Go Camp rental van Hazel from a Las Vegas location, a perfect launching point for a trip around the Mighty 5 parks in Utah. With Zion National Park only 160 miles away, we made this our first stop on our trek around the Mighty 5 national parks. So let's go. On the road to Zion, we decided to quickly check out the Valley of Fire State Park in Nevada, just north of town. In its own right, it has amazing looking campsites, and the park is quite stunning. We had a chance to open up Hazel and get things in order and snap our first shots on this trip. This would be a great spot to camp for sure, but Zion was calling us for an e-bike ride later that afternoon. Cooper and I decided before we checked into the Watchman campground that we would knock the dust off our plane ride to Vegas with a 10-mile e-bike ride through Zion, which is maybe the best way to see the canyon. E-bikes are everywhere in Zion, and they're easily booked just outside the gates in Springdale. We found the Zion Peddler. They had great bikes and their rates were fantastic. You'll find that most roads are closed to cars during the season and only buses are on those roads, so you gotta pull over and let them pass. They will not pass you if you're moving, so share the road and keep it safe. It is super easy not to pay attention to the cars and buses when you're taking in all the amazing views, so just be careful. Definitely one of the most spectacular bike rides we've ever done. It was time to check into the Watchman campground now. Normally completely sold out 6 months in advance. We were able to snatch up this site 5 days prior to our arrival by simply checking recreation.gov. They have a really cool app. It was likely open due to cancellations because of the crazy weather that was all around southern Utah at the time. Oh, we got the weather footage. Just wait, it's spectacular.
We did it. We're on the trip. We've been planning this thing for 5 months. Cooper's known about it for 3 months. This is a Christmas present to him to get out and do something new in an area that our family hasn't been to. So we just went big and we said we're doing the Mighty 5 in about I don't know, 5 other state parks in between. We'll get into all the destinations in a second, but Cooper and I are at the Watchman tonight, and we are watching that. It's just a sick way to end a day. We got in 2 o'clock this morning to Las Vegas, and we picked up an amazing van. It's a rental van, and it's crazy. We're going to show you the van and everything that it has. I'm just going to say we're not roughing it at all. Yeah, what we are going to do is really try and show off what we've done and where we're going. So Cooper, let's tell them what the itinerary is for this whole trip for you. It's for you. This trip's just for you.
I know.
All right, so where are we going?
Well, today we went to Zion, and then tomorrow we're gonna go to Monument Valley, and I forgot where we're staying that day.
We don't have destination yet. But we're gonna go there. But because we have a cool van, we don't have to find a spot. We can kind of boondock, and that's maybe the more scary part of this, but that's okay. We're going to Moab, and we're staying at Dead Horse, and we're going to do Arches and Canyonlands, and then we're going to go to Capitol Reef, and hopefully Bryce Canyon. But we have a two-wheel drive van, and it be snowing up there like crazy. But he's never seen snow, so there's a balance of know your limits and send it. So we're going to get him in snow somewhere. It's going to be an amazing video. But the theme of this trip really is the name of the channel. It's Get Busy Living. Find things you haven't done and take people you love. And I mean, seriously, that's ridiculous. So we're going to get a bonfire going. The Watchman behind us is quite an amazing setting here. This is Loop B, and we're in, what, B17? So if you're watching, you want to get a campsite, this is your view. Good morning, everybody, from Zion National Park. Cooper and I are getting underway. We're packing up the van, which was incredible last night. This van is just sick. Give you a little shot of the bedroom here. It has a shower that we haven't used. It's got a lounger. The heater was amazing last night. Thank you to Elon Musk. Starlink worked amazing. Cooper is our road crew, and he is an amazing organizer, and I really appreciate it because I am terrible at it. We are going to come outside now because this is why you book the Watchman Campground. It is stunning. I thought I would just take a little walk around our loop here, just show it off. We are in site B17. Funny story. We booked it last Monday and somehow got in here, and we got one night, and it is stunning. We've got great weather. The star show last night was great, but we're right here under the Watchman, which you can see right there. And this is the RV area. This is the area where you can park your RVs. There's a couple tents next to us, but it's super nice. The water levels in the Virgin River are up, and you could hear that all last night. And from what we can tell, one of the mountains over there got some snow last night, because we don't remember seeing it when we drove in. This is a crazy campground. I can see why it takes 6 months to book a site here. All the sites 6 months ago were gone, but then somebody canceled and we snuck in.
Whatever you do, take the Mount Carmel Highway to head towards Page and Monument Valley. It might be the most scenic road you've ever driven on. And as a bonus, Cooper got his first of many romps in the snow. It's pretty special to say your first time ever in snow was on Checkerboard Mesa. Cooper's about 30% on board for us doing this kind of stuff. That's ice, for sure. Of course, I'm from Florida, so I'm out here in thermal underwear and a t-shirt and a beanie. Oh yeah.
You okay?
Battered, bruised, wet, and cold from thick layers of icy snow. Oh, and mud. We made it through Zion, grabbed coffee at the Nomad Cafe, and headed to Page for lunch.
Okay, I normally don't do videos in bathrooms, but this is the nicest smelling bathroom, and it's got a lot going on in here that I'm fully supportive. I mean, this is money. It's good videography. I did not show you the toilets.
A little caffeine for the road and head to Page, Arizona for lunch. We watched a lot of YouTube videos for our trip going around Utah, and we're dipping into Page because we're hitting the Monument Valley, and watched one channel. It was called The Adventures of A&K. So we stopped at the Birdhouse in Page, and yeah, listen to them for sure. This is a unbelievable plate of food. So A&K, good job. Finding great recommendations from videos on YouTube for cool lunch spots is awesome. The Birdhouse was great. Now on to our bucket list stop for night 2 in Monument Valley. With weather all around us, we gave the View Campground a call en route to Monument Valley. It's literally on the rim with movie set views of Monument Valley. And likely due to weather, we were one of 2 RVs at the campground. The View Campground has very nice bathrooms and showers, lots of hot water. However, no hookups for electricity, and you can't use generators, so it was super quiet. We managed to get the last passes into the 17-mile scenic drive, and Hazel our van took us on a tour of Monument Valley. Wow. You gotta do this stop if you're going to Moab from Zion. Monument Valley is ridiculous. The viewpoints are stunning. It is so nice that you can self-drive, take your time. It's spaced out. There's nobody really here. And we're at Code Talker Point right now. And this is a very good point, I'm telling you. It has a view of the Mittens. It pretty much shows everything off in the area. And what do you say? You've seen this forever in photos. And I mean, I'm looking at the Mittens in the camera. I'm not even trying to look in the screen. It really is amazing. And do not skip it if it's a little cloudy, because it is so nice here. Hazel, by the way, is handling it amazing. And you got to do this stop. This is an amazing stop. Always remember to clean the stickers off of your shoes after walking around a cool location like Monument Valley. We bought steaks in Page, Arizona for dinner. Cooper learned how to cook on an induction stove in middle school culinary. So, to my surprise, he cooked 2 fillets to medium rare perfection, and we buttoned up for a cold night with hopes of an epic sunrise over the valley. Let me tell you something. You better be in place to catch the light when the weather is around. It happens fast. With Monument Valley in our rearview mirror, there is only one thing left to do in the area.
Everybody does it.
I'm not everybody.
All right.
Now off to Moab. With a surprise waiting for us in Monticello, we thought the snow in Zion was a big deal.
Oh, God. So thick.
We'll see you on our next snowy episode. We're headed to Moab, to Arches and Canyonlands National Parks, and our 3 nights at Dead Horse Point State Park. This will be the only time we mention like, subscribe, and share. We've got a lot more videos coming from our trip around the Mighty Five. Get busy living, y'all.